In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on April 11, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Atlanta Hawks vs. Miami Heat. The Atlanta Hawks and Miami Heat will battle in Miami on Tuesday night for the right to earn a trip to Boston for a first-round matchup. Atlanta and Miami have met 4 times this season, with the Heat winning 3 times. The loser of Tuesday night's game will move on to a Friday night game against the winner of the Bulls vs. Raptors matchup. The winner of that game will earn the 8th seed and a date with top seed Milwaukee in the first round. The Atlanta Hawks won 4 of their last 7 games of the regular season, but they will be hoping to avoid a 3rd straight defeat after getting beaten by the Celtics in a 120-114 road loss on Sunday. Bruno Fernando and Garrison Matthews each scored 19 points. Jalen Johnson added 15 points off the bench, while De'Andre Hunter chipped in with 14 points. As a team, the Hawks shot 45% from the field and 11 of 39 from the three-point line as they got off to a solid start and took the lead into halftime, before they got blown away by 39-26 in the 3rd quarter to allow the Celtics to slip away in the end. Meanwhile, the Miami Heat finished off the regular season on a high note as they won 4 of their last 5 games and are coming into this one fresh off a 123-110 win over the Magic on Sunday. Udonis Haslem led the team with 24 points on 9 of 17 shooting off the bench. Duncan Robinson added 20 points. Victor Oladipo contributed 19 points and 8 assists, while Jamal Cain chipped in with 18 points on 6 of 7 shooting. As a team, the Heat shot 54% from the field and 18 of 44 from the three-point line as they kept pace with the Magic in a close contest until the 4th quarter, where they exploded for 39 points to pull away and earn the comfortable win. Looking at the betting trends, the Hawks are 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team with a winning record and 2-6 against the spread in their last 8 games overall. The Heat are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 home games, 2-9 against the spread in their last 11 games following a win of more than 10 points, and 2-5 against the spread in their last 7 games overall. Head-to-head, the under is 8-2 in the last 10 meetings overall, and the Hawks are 3-8 against the spread in the last 11 meetings in Miami. The Hawks don't have a single player listed on the injury report, while the Heat are keeping an eye on Kyle Lowry, who is questionable due to left knee soreness. These teams met 4 times in the regular season, and it was the Heat who won this series by 3-1. But each game was decided by 8 points or less, so we are surely in for a close one here. The Heat could be missing Lowry, which is big for this matchup, but the Hawks are only 3-8 against the spread in the last 11 meetings in Miami. The Miami Heat have won 8 of the last 10 meetings against the Hawks, and that includes a one-sided playoff series last year. The Heat's defensive game plan against Young was masterful as they trapped him and threw several quality defenders his way, and this unit is capable of similar efforts with mostly the same roster. I also can't overlook what happened to the Hawks on Friday, where their starters lost to the 76ers backups. It was concerning. The Heat are winning their last 5 games by an average of 11 points, and we know Butler turns into a different beast come playoffs. Line is reasonable. I believe the trend continues here as the Heat take care of business, so the Miami Heat to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Playoff basketball begins on Tuesday, and the refs have a tendency to swallow their whistle in big games. This results in less free throws and fewer points as the clock is stopped less frequently. Miami has hit the over in their past 5 games, but every game had a total considerably lower than this 226.5. The Miami defense will lock in and contain Trae Young and not let the Hawks get quick looks off his pick and rolls. Miami is at home and will look to control the pace of this game. The Heat ranked 29th in the league in tempo and 8th in defensive efficiency. The playoff intensity will rise on Tuesday night, and typically, so will the defensive intensity. Miami, for instance, allowed an average of just over 100 points per game in the playoffs last season, compared with nearly 106 points per game in the regular season. The Hawks' differential was even more dramatic from from the regular season to the playoffs last season. They allowed nearly 114 points per game during the regular season but allowed just 97 points per game in the postseason. Take advantage of what is a high point total here as the playoffs get underway. Expect a strong showing from the Heat, which will result in this total staying below the total number, under the projected total ISO or full game total pick. Minnesota Timberwolves versus Los Angeles Lakers. After a regular season full of ups and downs, twists and turns, load management issues, and teams sitting half their roster for seemingly no reason, we've reached the postseason in the NBA. The 8th-seeded Minnesota Timberwolves are on the road as they take on the 7th-seeded Los Angeles Lakers in the first Western Conference play-in game Tuesday night. In this one, the winner locks in the 7th seed while the loser gets one more crack at playoff life as they'll face the winner of the 9-10 game to earn the 8th seed. Minnesota closed the regular season with a 113-108 home win over New Orleans Sunday afternoon, covering the line as a 3.5-point favorite. Los Angeles knocked off Utah 128-117 at home Sunday afternoon in their regular season finale, failing to cover as a 17-point favorite. The Timberwolves took 2 of 3 meetings this season, though it was the Lakers winning 123-111 on the road in the most recent matchup on March 31st. The Minnesota Timberwolves have been in great form as they've won 7 of their last 10 games overall, and they will be feeling great after beating the Pelicans in a 113-108 home win on Sunday for their 3rd straight victory. Karl Anthony Towns led the team with 30 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 block on 10 of 19 shooting. Anthony Edwards added 26 points with 13 rebounds and 4 blocks, while Mike Conley tallied 17 points with 7 assists. As a team, the Timberwolves shot 47% from the field and 13 of 36 from the three-point line as they poured in 66 points in the second half to escape with the narrow win after trailing by as many as 14 points. The win came at a cost, though, as Rudy Gobert was sent home early for throwing a punch at a teammate during a timeout in the second quarter and has been suspended for Tuesday's play-in game. Meanwhile, the Los Angeles Lakers are coming into this game with plenty of momentum as they've reeled off 9 wins in their last 11 games overall, and they will be eager to stay hot after blowing past the Jazz in a 128-117 home win on Sunday. LeBron James led the way with 36 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. D'Angelo Russell added 17 points with 5 assists, while Anthony Davis chipped in with 16 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 blocks. As a team, the Lakers shot 48% from the field and 18 of 45 from the three-point line as they jumped all over the Jazz from the start and poured in 65 points in the first half to take control early. And they just didn't take their foot off the gas till the end as they showed no mercy against a depleted Jazz lineup. The Timberwolves are 5-1 against the spread in their last 6 road games and 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 games playing on 1 day's rest. The Lakers are 8-3 against the spread in their last 11 games following against the spread loss. The under is 6-2 in Timberwolves' last 8 overall. The over is 8-0 in Lakers' last 8 overall. The Timberwolves are 7-3 against the spread in the last 10 meetings in Los Angeles and 6-1 against the spread in the last 7 meetings. The Timberwolves are shorthanded for this one as Rudy Gobert is suspended while Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Noel are both questionable. There's a lot of hype surrounding the Los Angeles Lakers with their recent play and them being at home. You expected them to be favored. It also doesn't help that the Timberwolves looked like a young team unraveling on Sunday as Gobert threw a punch and one of the best defenders in the league, Jaden McDaniels, broke his hand. However, this line feels inflated. Even with the drama in Minnesota, this is a young, athletic team that can push the pace, score, and has thrived in this spot all year. The Timberwolves lose on the road by an average of 1 point and in the underdog role by an average of 2 points. No McDaniels or Naz Reid Hurts, but the Timberwolves still have enough talent to make a game of this late. Give me the free points. So the Minnesota Timberwolves to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Minnesota has stayed under the number in 43 of their 82 games, with 1 push this season. The Timberwolves commit the 4th most turnovers per game this season as they cough the ball up 15.3 times per contest. Minnesota is 7th in the league in tempo this season as they average 101 possessions a game this year. Los Angeles has seen the over post a 43-38-1 mark in relation to the total on the season. The Lakers are middle of the road in the turnover department as they are 15th in turnovers per game with an average of 14.2. 1.1 per game. Los Angeles loves to run, ranking third in tempo with 101.3 possessions a night. The teams have seen the under hit in 8 of the last 10 meetings and 4 of the last 5 meetings in the City of Angels. These teams like to run, but after seeing totals of 213, 212, and 234 points in the meetings this season, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.